This is Brianna McNary, and we're keeping it raw and real on and off the field.
Let's just see what you won the award here for the Orange Luncheon class. Talk about what the award is.
Anytime I'm recognized by my own, it's a very touching thing, it's a very humbling thing. That's not why I'm in this business. I certainly don't anticipate things like that. But it's always a good feeling to know that people recognize not just your hard work and your level of production, but where your spirit lies and what you're doing it for. And so it's very, very important to get any time you get that kind of recognition. It's really good feeling.
All right, well, representation matters. You're somebody who's been, very influential in our community. People look up to you, including student athletes, and talking about the importance of having a plan, right? A lot of athletes out here that strictly focus on football and just their sport at first, right? But talk about the importance of having a plan.
Well, obviously it's incredibly pivotal, but I also understand why they have a plan A. A lot of times, you see the upside, you see something happens and you get the most out of it and think it can change your life and alter your life. And obviously be associated with something that's advantageous for them as well, because going out in the real world, we don't talk about that enough. It's incredibly scary. Not knowing where your future lies, not knowing how you're going to be able to continue getting a paycheck, et cetera, et cetera. All of these are incredibly challenging situations, scenarios. So I certainly understand why students have that trouble, but it doesn't negate the fact that you still have to have a plan B. If you can't rely, particularly or specifically with just athletics, one injury can question everything. And so with that in mind, just be smart about it and recognize the fact that everything in life ain't about what you want. It's about what's best. And it's best to have a plan B. It's best to have an alternative. And you have to think along those lines and make sure that you exercise your actions accordingly. Otherwise, the world will leave you behind. Your loved ones, they're going to care about you a hell of a lot more than the real world will ever.
One last question is about, the importance of talk about why that's important.
Well, it depends on what kind of media training that they're receiving. Conventional media training no longer applies. With the advent of podcasting and what have you, with YouTube and the digital stratosphere taking hold, with people being responsible for their own brand and the dissemination of their own products, you have all of that. There's an excessive level of responsibility that you now have to move on to. So you have to be mindful of that. And it's going to take a lot of discipline. You have to do that on your own because the business itself ain't going to do that for you. And so again, when you talk about training, now it's YouTube, it's digital stratosphere, it's streaming and all of those different things. It's not just conventional media anymore. Don't just rely on that because it'll hit a dead end. Thank you so much. Thank you.